The agricultural revolution is the name given to a number of cultural transformations that initially allowed humans to change from a hunting and gathering subsistence to one of agriculture and animal domestications. Today, more than 80% of human worldwide diet is produced from less than a dozen crop species, many of which were domesticated many years ago. Scientists study ancient remains, bone artifacts, and DNA to explore the past and present impact of plant and animal domestication, and to make sense of the motivations behind early cultivation techniques. From the 17th to 19th centuries, Great Britain experienced the agricultural revolution, a period of great progress in agricultural processes and production. Explore the agricultural revolution, its inventions, and impacts on the environment. Recognize both the positive and negative outcomes of the revolution.
The impact of the revolution. Today you can walk into your local grocery store and fill your shopping cart with a variety of fresh produce. Then, with no more effort than it takes to push your cart, you can head to the cereal aisle to pick out your favorite boxes of breakfast cereal before ending your shopping trip in the bread aisle, where you grab a couple of loaves of bread for your lunchtime sandwiches. Inventions of the agricultural revolution. It was also during this time that inventions were created that greatly increased efficiency. The agricultural revolution saw the invention of the plow, which is a device that contains blades that effectively break up the soil. Plows created cuts within the soil for the sowing of seeds. Before the invention of the plow, and another device called a seed drill, seeds were sown by hand, which was inefficient and led to many seeds failing to grow. A seed drill is a machine that plants seeds in uniform rows and then covers them. Jethro Tull was an 18th century agriculturist who invented the seed drill. You may be familiar with a band by the name of Jethro Tull that was popular during the 1960s and 70s. This band got its name from a booking agent staff member who was also a history enthusiast. He suggested the name, and the name stuck.
Now, the agricultural revolution also saw the invention of the reaper, which was a machine for cutting and harvesting grain. An American inventor named Cyrus McCormick is credited with mass production of the reaper, which saved many backbreaking hours of labor in the fields. These inventions, and others, made farming easier, less time-consuming, and made large-scale agricultural production possible. These agricultural changes created a ripple effect that spread throughout society, with one of the more notable results being a rapid increase in population. Timeline of the agricultural revolution. Historians have often labeled the first agricultural revolution, which took place around 10,000 BC, as the period of transition from a hunting and gathering society to one based on stationary farming. During the 18th century, another agricultural revolution took place when European agriculture shifted from the techniques of the past.
Major events of the Green Revolution. 1960s, the government of the Republic of the Philippines with the Ford Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation established IRRI, International Rice Research Institute.
1962, the IRRI crossed Djia Wu Gen and Pita rice strains.
1968, IR8, or Miracle Rice, was formed. And on 1981, the use of Miracle Rice reaches 81% of total rice crops.
That's all. Thank you for listening.